We are back here in KFRX land with the 2020 Wheel of Wishes with Make A Wish Nebraska. And I am really excited to bring Missy back because Missy, we have the next person who's had a pretty incredible impact on
Yeah,
Make A Wish. I
yeah,
was reading through her story and she is absolutely amazing. And not only that, she goes to the UNL.
yeah, yeah.
So it's right
When,
here in Lincoln.
right. So she actually got her wish out of the Omaha office, but then is in college in Lincoln. So you can bet I just snatched her right up and said, You want to volunteer for us, right? And thankfully she said, Yes, I actually do.
All right. Well, without further ado, I want to bring in Lillie. You, young lady, are an amazing person, and we
Wow.
are really excited to hear your story. So please, without wasting any time, tell us your story, Lillie.
Okay, so, well, I first got sick in high school, my sophomore year of high school. I had a surgery from a volleyball injury, and then I started having seizures right afterwards. And then later, I was diagnosed with epilepsy, and all throughout high school, I had uncontrolled seizures, and I still do even in college. But in high school, I went hopping from doctors to doctors, and even though I still do that, but it was more of a mystery in high school. No one knew what was going on, and I would have these super violent seizures just every single day. And for me, high school wasn't about what it's supposed to be about. It wasn't about like hanging out with my friends or playing sports or like learning or anything that you typically think of with high school. It was about being sick because being sick just took up my entire life once I got sick. So
Well, it's hard to hear you say that because we take for granted all of the small things, everyday occasions, especially when you're your age in high school.
oh
Probably
yeah.
had an effect on top of dances, hanging out with your friends, going to high school football games, multiple things that, a student really wouldn't take into consideration. So, I can't even imagine the things that were going on psychologically for you overall.
Yeah, one of the hardest things was, and like, of course, people don't think about this because it's a natural, like, rite of passage for most people, but I wasn't able to get my license ever until this past summer. And by that time, I was a sophomore in college and I had never had my license before. I had to rely on everyone else. I couldn't ever be completely dependent, even as an 18-year-old girl. And I couldn't drive until finally this summer is the first time I was ever able to get my license.
Lily, if you were here, I just want to give you a giant hug right now. I just want to give you a big old hug right now. I really do. Now, how did you find out about Make a Wish?
So I always knew about Make-A-Wish even before I was sick. I just always heard stories, and I thought it was a great organization. And my freshman year before I was sick, I was in FBLA, and we actually fundraised for Make-A-Wish the year prior. And but then when I got sick, I didn't think about it for a really long time because I thought that my wish should go to someone else. But my brother actually applied for me, kind of without my knowledge, but of course it worked out for the greater good. And once we heard back from Make a Wish, like my family told me, and I was actually really excited about it.
That's just absolutely amazing. It really, really is. Now, you had to make a wish, and I want to tell everybody what it is, but I would rather let you tell it because the experience that you had to be absolutely amazing considering what your wish was. Can you
Oh yeah.
can you can
So
you elaborate on some of maybe the behind the scenes after you tell your wish? Do you mind?
yeah, so I wished to meet the Avengers because I've loved Marvel my whole life. And so that wish turned into going to the world premiere, red carpet premiere of Avengers Endgame. And
Wow.
yeah, so sometimes when I tell people that, they don't even fully understand. So that means like I was at the premiere that all the celebrities go to and only the celebrities go to. And so me and I think it was 12 other Wish kids were there, and we got to be on the red carpet and met all of them at the red carpet. And we got to watch the movies with all the celebrities. And I actually had one of the celebrities sitting like directly behind me, and he definitely caught me like looking back at him just several times. But I was just so in awe that he was sitting like right behind me. And then we got to go to the after party too, which I didn't know about it, but I don't know if any of the other Wish kids knew about it, that we were going to be able to go to the after party. And that was definitely insane. And that's where I actually got my tattoo, was from the after party.
What?
Yeah.
Can you explain what those tattoos are?
Yeah, so it says "till the end of the line," which is a famous quote from the movies. And I had Sebastian Stan write that on my arm at the after party, and he plays Bucky. And then underneath it is his signature and Chris Evans' signature from my comic book.
Wow.
And I had all of them, all of the Avengers, and like the directors and the producers signed my comic book on the red carpet.
That, like, I have goosebumps right now just hearing that story. Like, it's awesome. It is. It's so incredible. It is. What can
really was.
What's that?
I said it really, really was. Yeah.
Do you recall who was sitting behind you at all, by any chance?
I don't know his name, but I know he's the other sorcerer in Doctor Strange.
Okay. See, yeah. I'm not well versed on the Marvel comics like you are. I just like to go and enjoy the cinematic adventures. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Well, Lillie, thank you so much for that impactful story. I'm going to switch gears right now because I have Jenna here from Scheels. Now, the amazing people from Scheels earlier this morning donated $5,000. Not to mention, every time somebody makes a donation for the Wheel of Wishes, they're in the running for a $500 gift card. It's absolutely amazing. Jenna, thank you guys for everything that you guys are doing with the Wheel of Wishes. I can't thank the Scheels family enough.
Absolutely. It means so much to us. Obviously, Make a Wish is so important to our community. Even just hearing Lillie's story, it's so touching, and it means a lot to us to be able to support Make a Wish and, feel like we're making a difference as well in kids' lives. And it's very inspiring, and Make a Wish just works so, so hard. So we're just really happy to be able to support them.
That's absolutely amazing. And of course, next year, I'm saying, we want to be out there in that wheel.
Yes, we do.
I want to be out there.
We missed that for sure, but we're very hopeful for next year, and it's just going to be even better.
Absolutely. And of course, this whole thing wouldn't be possible without the people from Make A Wish Nebraska. And Missy, thank you again for letting KFRX be a part of this amazing organization, letting us be a part of Lillie's story, and of course, letting us partner with Scheels to do such amazing things with your organization.
We could not be more grateful. Having a Wish kid, who obviously is a Wish young woman, come back and tell her story, and having, our KFRX family and the folks from Scheels, everybody coming together to share our mission, that is truly what we're about. It is a community of people coming together to make wishes come true for more Nebraska kiddos. I mean, there's 22 wishes just right here in the Lincoln area, and over 140 across the state. So we've all got work to do.
We do have work, but we're working our way towards that $25,000 goal. Rumor is we're getting pretty close, but the work's not done yet. It's as easy as going to KFRXFM.com and clicking the Wheel of Wishes link to donate, or by calling 402-475-WISH. That's 9474 if you have a hard time spelling wish on your phone.
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much. Lillie, what are you excited for with the next Marvel movie coming out?
Well, so actually the next phase of Marvel is on Disney Plus. And so the next one to come out is Wanda and Vision, but my favorite superhero is Captain America, so I'm most excited for the Falcon and Winter Soldier series because I want to see how hopefully this isn't a spoiler, but
she's saying spoilers.
Take on the role of Captain America.
Well, we're gonna have to wait and see now, and of course I'm gonna put that in my back pocket when somebody asks me. All right.
Okay.
Lillie, thank you so much for your time. Jenna, thank you so much for your time. And Missy, we'll be talking to you very, very soon.
Sounds great. Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you all for being a part of the 106.3 KFRX Wheel of Wishes. Again, donate right now, KFRXFM.com.